Welcome back to Tam Predicts, and this is another reading. Today I'm going to do your current relationship and what's going to happen within 2 days or very soon. I'll give you timestamps also, sorry, time frames also. Also, before I forget, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and do comment what situation you are in, if it resonates or not, because this is a general reading. But I hope it does, because I feel I've got these channel messages that a lot of you are actually going through this. I got the color blue quite a lot. Here is blue, and blue is the color of communication, and I feel openness from you too. So there are a lot of good messages here that I got for today. Let's see what are the messages and what are they saying and what do you need to do. Let me just adjust it to the light. Yeah, thank you. So let's start. I'm going to shuffle and let's see which is the first message that wants to come out. Move towards mending the relationship and not breaking it. So you should be right now seeing how can you mend things between you two, what things can be made better instead of just fighting. I think you both are spending too much energies on fighting instead of seeing how can it be mended. I got the color gray when I picked it up to point it, which means there's a silver lining happening in the cloud. So which is there is something that you can rescue. There is something to rescue in the relationship. I feel it's not over yet, and I feel please do not spend your energies about fighting with each other. I think it's more about mending things with each other. That should be your aim and goal. And I really think that this relationship can be saved. But for that, let's see what are the messages. I get 9 days. I get 9 weeks not talking. Either you've not been talking for 9 days, 9 weeks. Something to do with nine could be important for you as a number. But yes, I do get 9 days. Probably it's just been like very less communication, or probably for 9 weeks it's just been a hello, hi, trying to be cordial, trying to just be in touch, instead of sharing your feelings. So that it doesn't feel like a breakup or a separation, but like probably the messages are just trickling in, not too much. Sometimes they get in touch, sometimes you do not get in touch. So that's what's been happening for both of you. So I got, did you win or did you lose? So in this relationship, I think the most important thing is, even if you do win, even if you give up the relationship, even if you both are not talking to each other, even if the ego is coming in between, is it really that you both win, or is it that it's not a really good situation? If you understand it well, it's not that you should be something. It's not that something should you should be proud of, because you both are not winning. It's not a battle of egos that one of you will be like, oh, see, I didn't call, and the other one is, oh, I didn't call. But what you're doing is you're losing a relationship. So somewhere I think one of you has to come forward and make the first move. I think here in this relationship, what I'm picking up right now, the current situation for a lot of you in this relationship is there is ego definitely playing a big role in keeping you both away from each other. So it's become a matter of who will say it first or who will call first. See, I get 4 messages. I feel you will be getting 4 messages, or either you'll be sending 4 messages, but there are definitely 4 number of messages. I feel even calls, though I get more messages involved. It's either like they'll send 2 messages and you'll send 2 messages to reply, but definitely 4. I also get 4 p.m. calls. So whenever you're listening to it that day, there could be a call that would come in, 4 p.m., which will make you happy, or probably you will decide to call them around 4 p.m. to talk to them. Probably you will give up your ego. I'm not saying it's a relationship where, a very bad fight and you don't want to get in touch with each other, but it's just that, sometimes the fight is so small it becomes big, or you don't even know why you fought, but now it's become a fight, and you're like, okay, who's going to call first? You both love each other, you both want to be with each other, but it's actually egos fighting here instead of you two fighting. So I think there will be a message at 4 o'clock. I get 4 also a lot. Be sure if you've taken the steps. So if you have just told them, okay, don't call me, I don't want to see you, don't do it just because you're angry. If you've taken this step, then stick to it. But I don't think you've said this because you really mean it. I think you were angry, or the person you are dealing with was angry. But do you really want to stick to this? I don't think, because you said this while you were fighting and now it's become a problem. You do not know who's going to call whom. But yes, if you've taken this step, if you're very serious about not going back to them, then stick to it. Then do not waste your energies in doing spells or manifestations, or it could have been that, or it could have been this. Okay, so if it was a serious problem, then it's on you to stay or go away. Also get within 10 minutes you'll get a call. So whenever you're listening to this video, so I've given you all the time frames, because while writing I get different time frames, because there's a lot of you here listening to my videos, and it's not that it'll resonate with everybody, because a lot of you could be in this situation. So I just pick up the energies of the day of how the relationship is going, and it changes. So today I'm picking up this. You will see the difference. Okay, so you'll see the difference in this behavior. I think this came out yesterday also. There is a difference that's going to have a different way. Probably they'll approach you, or there'll be a difference the way they talk. But definitely it could be like they are wanting to reach out to you in a way, could be just a message, and it's like almost saying that I want to talk to you, but probably not the same words. But definitely either saying something which matters, and yes, they want to talk to me. I know why I drew a leaf, and I think it belongs here. This is turning a new leaf. I think your relationship needs this. It needs a new beginning. It needs a new perspective. It needs you need to not talk about the past. I feel you guys should live in the present, because all you know is the present right now. I think a lot of past things come up. Is it fights, or is it exes, names, or any other fights that you come up? You forget the things that you were fighting for or on, and then you start digging up the past, and that makes it a bigger fight. And I think you should not fight about things that have gone. I think you've spoken about them a million times. It's just mending your relationship. I don't know, guys. I feel this is the time to mend your relationship. I don't know what walk would mean to you, but I feel you like taking walks with each other, or probably you had a walk time, like you used to meet around a walk time, or maybe you met each other, used to go walking, but you love taking a walk, probably like the movie Walk in the Clouds. I just saw a very beautiful picture in my mind when I was writing this. It's almost like hills, and you're walking hand in hand, or probably it's all started there, but definitely walk is important. I feel it's you both love doing this, or you both like going for a walk, or you have a time. I get 7 p.m. I don't know if that's the time, or 7 a.m. I get a big 7, so that could be a walk in the evening. Do I get it more towards the evening? I just want to say, can't you both say sorry? If you wanted a guidance from me, it's like almost you both saying a sorry to each other, and that's how the ego will not come into play. It's just saying sorry, and we did not mean it. These are important numbers, so this could be your birth date, this could be your birth month. Your birth date or birth month could add to any of these numbers. 5, 7, 9, 10, 8, 14, and 9. These are the numbers. Or these dates might be important to you. You would have met on these dates, or you would be going around on these dates. Other set of dates that I got was 26 June, 28 June, and 18 minutes. 18 minutes also something probably important for you. You can add 18 minutes. I feel more the dates are more important here, 26 and 28 instead of the months. But definitely these two dates I got for June. It could also be for July, but this is because it's going to happen very soon. I feel it's more for June, and I mean, great things also happen in July, like you both get together. But this is a time when they'll reach out to you, 26th or 28th, or I mean, things would get better on these days. See, your relationship is at stake, and I wrote it with green that time. I began writing with green, and I think I switched to blue because that time I felt blue is then important, because I was getting blue color a lot, which is about communication. I think communication is needed in this relationship to make things better. That's what I feel. And your relationship is at stake, and because I'm using the silver pen, I still feel there is something you can save in the relationship and get it back on track. Both one step forward. So like I said, can't you both say sorry? I get for today, can't you both come one step forward? Like if they send a message, be nice, don't start fighting that, oh, I don't want to do this, you did this, and again you bring it up, and again they're like, oh, my mood is bad. You can meet each other, and then you can discuss. Probably they are setting the mood, or they are trying to talk to you, so maybe nicely they'll say something instead of going back to, oh, this happened with us. So that's what I feel. If they're trying to set the mood, just send a nice message back and say, yeah, I think we need to talk, and let's sit and talk, and let's find a way out. It's not about you wanting to break away from each other. It's finding a way out, finding a way out to be with each other. See, ego is coming in between. Somewhere there is ego is playing a big role. A lot of times relationships are destroyed because of just these 3 letters. Sorry. And time for you to make a call. Probably, I mean, if you said to them that do not call me, and I'll not call you, I think it's time you made a call to them and say, oh, I just said it because I was angry. And like I said, you can meet and discuss your problems, but it could be that you need to make a call. If you've told them that I'm not going to call you, or do not want to speak to you. Look at this, the last message, but not the least message. Nothing is above your relationship. I don't think if your relationship is beautiful, or you've been seeing each other for long, and you know each other well, I don't think anything is above that, and I don't think anything is more important than your relationship. Nobody else. So let's see if any oracle of the wisdom cards, wisdom of the oracle cards can give you some messages. I'm not going to do reverse. Let's see what are the messages for you guys. Okay, this one turned. Look at this. This one turned in my hand and what it says, guys. So these are the spirit guides actually making sense here. And look at this. I'm going to show you what's at the end of the deck without changing it. I'm keeping it here. Clean it up. So clean up your act. Okay. It needs a uh, I would say the word regeneration, restarting. Like I said, I mean, clean up your act. You got to start again, because I feel you go back to the past. You start fighting about what's happened instead and forgetting why you were having that fight in the present. So clean it up, okay? And it's very important for you to do this and start on a clean slate, or start this relationship afresh. Like I said, I feel there was a silver lining. I'm just going to move it back here and go and keep it here. Or maybe I'm going to keep these messages here. Okay, yeah, I think you can see the cards here better. So first card is clean it up. I want to take 3 cards. I get 3 cards in my mind. That's the number I get by my spirit guides. Oh, sorry, that card was. I forgot I'd get that card. That was Winds of Change, which I also meant see the difference. You know, you'll see the difference in your relationship if you guys come forward, or you'll see them change, or you will change. You'll have a change of heart. They'll have a change of heart. So a lot of questions like why. See, I told you why you did that, why, when, why. We should have done this. Why did you go? Why did you not call me? Please stop doing why, and just do how can you mend things. You know, how can we make it better? How can things be better? And I think that's more important for you. Sorry, I'm readjusting quite a bit, but yes, this is a new angle, so I'm not used to this angle. So basically, clean up the mess. Okay, start afresh. See, 3 number. I told you 3 is important here. Again, I've got a 3 number. No wonder I wanted to give 3 messages. Let's see what the last message is here. I've also got some charms, and I'm going to take them out. Let's see. Okay, this one came out. Let me just reshuffle it. Get a card again. Let me reshuffle. What is this? Time to go. Okay. For some of you, this was the decision made. Okay, time to go. Remember, I said if you really want to go, stick to your decision, because you've been either going in their lives or coming out. You've been telling them I'll go, and then you come back again. Remember, there was a card which said very, very clearly that if you want to go, just go. Don't because it's going to hurt you and the other person more right now. So do not do that. Here's the higher power card, which means your relationship is blessed. It's divine. So keep it that way. If you want to mend your relationship, there'll be fairies, there'll be spirit guides, there'll be people around you. The universe, divine power, everybody is going to help you. You do that. You keep a positive outlook and see how things will change for you, and how beautifully your relationship will be mended is what I get. Let's see any charms that I can. I just got the box. Sorry, I was going to make a noise. I'm not looking, but I'm just going to keep out the charms. So definitely water and earth could be the signs. I'm getting water, earth, a lot of brown. So brown is a good color. I'm getting a lot of earth energy, and anyway blue is water. So could be for all air signs, please guys. This could be for air and water and fire and earth, all of them. But I also get with this, stay grounded. Don't get too flighty. I mean, too many imagination, all imagination in your head, all the fights in your head. Yeah, but other person doesn't even know what wrong they've done. So I feel stay grounded with this in your relationship and otherwise with things around you. So that's wiser to stay grounded. Seahorse, you've been keeping a secret. You've been keeping things in your tummy. I feel now is the time to just tell them how you're feeling. I feel half of you haven't even told the person you're involved with what's happening. You're like you had a fight and you've got all the stories now, and you're like, okay, I'm going to keep them with me. I'm not going to tell them why what happened, and let them figure out. So I don't know why, but I want you to tell them what's happening. Look at this. I'm going to call it the paunch of the seahorse. So you've got all these secrets inside. You've got to spill out something. You've got to talk also. I think you've kept too much inside. The other person is dying to talk to you, dying to talk to them, but you are both, I also feel you both are guarding your feelings. That's another thing I get. I feel you're very protective about your partner. You're very caring, but that's not happening. You got to show it also. That's what I feel. This is a beautiful trinket. Maybe you'll get a trinket for them. And look at this. This bracelet is open. It was not chained. So probably this is an attachment you do not feel chained to. It's not that it's a toxic relationship. It's a beautiful relationship. And I feel, and it's got flowers also. That's what I feel. And I feel it's still open because I found this open. I got this open. So lines of communication are still open. Do something before they totally close and there are more misunderstandings. more ego comes into play, the more the days go away, the more problems will come there. So those were messages. Again, I'm telling you, I forget. Please like my channel, please subscribe my channel, and please do comment. I always read the comments. And thank you so much for being here. And please don't let your egos come in between. If you can save your beautiful relationship, do save it. Thank you guys. Bye.